about a little bit, but both sides going to have reactive armor, rewind, camo, and overdrive. Nothing too surprising here.
Previous hard points, we've seen Ricky on the side of Cloud9 take the trophy drone with the Centurion, finally switching over to overdrive. I think it's going to pay off for him.
That's going to be the big difference maker. It looks like the game is getting underway. Breakout game number 4. If you're just joining us, Rise Nation is on match point. Will they be able to lock up the Las Vegas title right now? We're about to find out.
Here we go. It's all the pressure on C9.
I'm ready.
Will they get wiped in 4 games like we saw in the winner's bracket final, or will they go to their patented Game 5 that we found here at MLG Las Vegas?
This map, though, it has provided some of the most dramatic moments so far this weekend. One of the biggest blowouts I've ever seen in Call of Duty history. 250 to 222 with FaZe Clan over Splice earlier on. Don't think we're going to see that here, but you can see that both teams have the same idea. Put a player inside loading, try to challenge whoever is in this top middle control area. Right now, Facento last alive for his team as he waits for his teammates to come back up off spawn, as currently Cloud9 are out to a 10-0 lead.
And of course, he stays alive this entire time, waits for the help, finds a kill, doing an excellent job playing his life and just being a threat. He can't find the second there around the back, so let's go over to Looney. We talked a lot about these 2 guys in particular. You know, I think you and I have been focusing more of the storyline of the 3 guys that came over from Elevate. Let's talk a little bit about Looney, man. How good does this have to feel to outplace those 3 teammates?
I mean, he's now gotten a role that I think fits him much better. And when we talk about the changes that were made, maybe it was positive on both sides, because Luminosity, obviously, those 3 players saw something in Saints, and now the rest of the players from Elevate, they saw something in Looting, and I think it's kind of worked out better for both teams so far. As Cloud9 off the rotation, they do still hold the spawns, and it's actually Assault who was the player back there. He does get taken down, but I do believe the damage has already been done, as 3 players from Rise Nation are having to push this outer wall run. Not ideal at all. As, Blazefield does get the team kill there. Ricky with one of his own. Aqua now trading, as Vicento will be the final player to push right on through.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Looney dropped in the back, I thought things were going to fall apart, but they kept flooding and flooding and flooding, and they were ultimately able to take it with about 20 seconds left here. Vicento worried about the back, but let's get to the action actually in the front. It's some shots coming in from Aqua, then back to Vicento, who has to deal with pressure from the side door. 2 players almost line up for him. You think he would find at least one of those, but not able to do it. Let's show some love to Cloud9. Let's see what the young stud in Lacefield can do. 6-3 right now on a 2 streak. He's going to be, well, I was going to say he's going to be grabbing the garbage time. How much did he actually, no, he lost like a second or 2.
Yeah, Vicento, the reason why there's even time there for Cloud9 is because Vicento is thinking they're going to push for the spawns, only 15 seconds left, but that's actually not the right idea to have there. Yes, maybe you could have stayed inside to watch them, but instead he pushes on out, forces himself to have to re-challenge through that small door. Off the rotation, though, it is Rise Nation in control of Cave, which is the money area of the map. Assault, though, still playing from this backside, and somehow he snuck up this far. Thankfully, Aqua actually gets a pretty good spawn. He's going to have a perfect pinch and should be able to stop this pressure momentarily.
Well, I kept waiting for him to maybe try and push the back when his teammates hit the front. Did the timing seem a little bit off there to Cloud9? Like, as I saw Lacefield fly in, Assault was still kind of waiting for someone to flank around the back. Maybe he thought somebody spawned out?
It was just an awkward scenario. I think the big thing is because Aqua gets that lower dirt street spawn, they just weren't ready for it. Now 3 go dead. Rise Nation winning the gunfights towards the back area, and then Assault again. 2 kills, twice now. He's done it when rotating hills, where he's the player that stays alive, gets all 3. Assault single-handedly gets his team the win for these back spawns. The NV4, his weapon of choice.
Yeah, you want to hold this scanner helipad side. You saw one hitting the lower wall run. I think that was Vicento, of course. He comes in and gets both. He keeps on doing it. The 3rd in front, he hunts it down. I feel like he can do no wrong right now. Keeps going clutch for the team. 9-4 here, gets the big break. Holding off any kind of mid-cut push right now is his team. Is set up in commissary and starting to pull away with a bit of a lead. 30-point advantage will keep on with Bryce. 2 pushing through. Finally will fall. The Looney's there to back it up. He's going to drop. Felony, though, to trade it out. He has a Scarab to work with, but not really in a position to use it. But he's just finding kills with his gun. There's 2. Where's the 3rd? He's in behind. He's able to turn and burn.
Cloud9. Geez, that's something that shouldn't happen. You have 4 players flooding in, and you know he's in the 1 corner. Hops around 2, gets 3 before he finally does perish. At the end of the first rotation, it will be a lead for Rise Nation. Biggest thing standing out so far, Aqua and Vicento continue to be the rocks, and Felony is just filling the role his team needs, and that's a player to be in the objective.
Well, before Vicento finds one, he does Dropping now. Let's see, Lacefield up top. Pine was unloading. Nice shots there from him. There's a contest on the other side. He needs some help. He's just going to take it in his own hands. He gets the kill. Aches actually gets the kill, but he might be a little bit of bait there. But now, still racking up some time is Cloud9. Nice pickup from the back.
And on this hard point, loading control is so important to be able to challenge the player who's behind this rooftop. And you can see Rise keep favoring that side, but the gunfight that really Cloud9 shouldn't be winning is from this position towards that bottom loading area. They've now done it 3 times on this hill, which is why they've even gotten it any time. Outside of that, Rise Nation have played it better. There's an example of how you break that hard point with Assault, getting that headshot. 93-85 the score. This game should be perfectly tied up with the rotation towards cells. Aqua all the way in the back of the map, ready for the pressure to come in.
Well, it's close. 1-point game, but now they'll rack up some additional time. You do have a Scarab here for Looney. He's watching the front. Let's get to the back as Aqua is going to get pressured here. 2 coming through. They'll take him out almost immediately, but to trade it out will be Facento. He knows there's a second player here. Shots just a little bit off and not able to finish it up. But as the pressure comes in for Facento, he's going to drop as well.
You have Looney playing the top laundry window. They just run down the street and no one even sees them. Then Aqua caught in an awkward position, not ready for the pressure on that outer push. Miscommunications from Rise Nation, an ugly setup, and they get punished for it. Beautiful stuff from Cloud9 as they take back the lead.
Yeah, you may see a lot of time here unless they end up dropping outside of the hard point. 2 have already fallen. That's the 3rd. Where do they get the spawn? They're still spawning in the back, so should be able to rotate back quickly. And as Assault stays up, you do see a payload get used. That's Aqua that hits his overdrive to try and maybe get a little bit of a juke on. Can't finish that final gunfight, though.
If I'm Aqua, I'm fine with that, because now I'll spawn up hopefully near my teammates for this new hill. Aqua's roll, pick up middle map. The rest of his teammates will be inside cave. Vicento furthest pushed up, does wind up popping his payload ability. 118 to 122. Cloud9, they're going to pressure right on through. First player challenges with overdrive. He's cut down. Aqua, perfect accuracy with the NV4 as Looney will soak up this hardpoint time. So back and forth of these 2 teams in this game, though.
Well, Looney's going to be the man inside, trying to play safe, but going up over the top. That's going to be Lacefield with a sick kill with the OSA to shut him down. But inside, still Facento staying up, trying to find the kills. Melee going to be a little bit short there. Can't quite reach to pick it up, and now the break has come in. It's Lacefield and Assault that have some big kills. We talk about the Wonder Kids, and now it's 5 in a row for Assault. They clear out Cave, and more time coming in for Cloud9.
It just seems like the guy randomly decides he wants to start killing people in front of him, and he goes on a 5+ streak. It's his 2nd one right now on this map. Both been around this cave.
Yep, exactly. It's from the same position that he's done his damage.
Yeah, and now they'll begin the rotation towards Commissary. Rise Nation, I don't think they got as much time as they should have had on that hard point, because they do miss some gunfights that they should have really easily won, or maybe just Assault out shooting them, to be quite honest with you. He will be the one still playing for helipad control. You can't expect him to do this time and time again, Maven. He needs some help.
Well, he might get his own help here as he's getting close to Camo and Trinity Rockets. The assist comes through.
There it is.
It would have been nice if he actually got that kill, because he would have been able to be even closer. These 20 rocks, he get anything coming around the back, they're at range, and so he doesn't get to the camo, he doesn't get the streaks. Falls just a little bit short, but Cloud9 still doing a good job holding Commissary. Hitting the lower wall run is going to be Facento again. Remember, he had a nice break with this last time, and there it is. Finds one before falling. We'll get back to Lacefield Assault, though they're trying to hold on here for Cloud9.
Yeah, this will be an easy hold. Cloud9 should get the scrap time, as they will go up by about 20 seconds, and they're already on the run for this loading control. They send 2 players here. What have we broken down on this map? Pushing through showers, pushing through loading, and being able to cut down the player on that opposite side of the top block in the hard point is the key to keeping this one from the opposing team getting a ton of time. As it's felony challenging. Assault's still there. The guy's on another 4 streak at double positive.
23 and 12. He has the camo now, and yeah, like you said, working towards streaks one more time. Nade's flying in. He's really tagged up, but still managing to stay up before finally falling. Now, even though they have 2 people down, it's still Ricky tucked in his corner. He's the only one alive, and they're still picking. He got a solid, I don't know, 8 seconds or so there that he was able to pick up while being the only one alive.
He did, but this is the perfect scenario now for Rise Nation. They have this outer lane watch that the Shed comes in. They're just trying to slow down Assault. They now have the Scarab also out, moving towards that middle lane. Looney just not ready for Assault to hit that high wall run. And now at this point, Assault should just push through. He should, yeah, there you go. Run right on through, play for the new spawn. He's got 1 player to beat. Does he use his camo? This is such a perfect play. Making the smartest decisions. This young player gets me so excited to see where Assault can go in his career.
Well, if he can find Looney. Where's Looney? Oh, there he is. Now he's found you. Finally, he will get chopped down to Assault, finding a nice kill in the back. Him and Ake starting to come alive here.
I think this game's done right here. I think Cloud9, they have everything they can need. There's no payloads or streaks for the side of Rise Nation to use to break this. They're forcing the spawns out on that outer wall run, which we've seen has been a disaster. Lacefield has the reactive armor. Maven, I think we're going to another Game 5.
Well, don't say it too early. We've seen some wild comebacks, but maybe this is where the reactive armor comes out. He's getting pushed by several players outside on the wall run. He's able to see one. He pops the reactive. There's the second. They push him out, now just 25 points away as he's going to repeat. Re-challenge, shredding everything is Lacefield. He's 200 off the Warden. Streaks now coming in from the top, tagging everything. Hello! Not able to tag the wall run, though.
How many times have we seen Lacefield and Assault just put eggs in the backpack? The guy doesn't even need to get kills in hardpoint. His teammates do the rest of the work. Another two-piece there. This one is done. Cloud9 force another Game 5. You could make a minute-long montage of the casters